All right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday. And no, I'm not sampling balsamic vinegar at the Wine Watch, but this is a property in Chianti that makes some of the best balsamic that we've ever had. We sell a ton of this, probably more of this than any of the wines, but the wines are very good also. And this guy, Bob Quillo, has put together a nice portfolio of wines Amici imports, in addition to his two properties, Livernanao and Casalvento, which both very distinctly different properties in Chianti. And we started out with a little Franciacorta. This is a wine from Beretta, Gussalli Beretta, the same family that makes guns. Yes, that's right. They also have a property Franciacorta, this Lo Spovare wine from 100% Chardonnay, and they also have this in Magnum format. A lot of lovely fresh apple, pineapple fruit, white flowers, hint of a briny kind of minerally note, some lemon zest there, really smooth and creamy on the tongue, like lovely fresh tree fruit, that zesty citrus quality along with a tongue-tingly, briny, minerally note at the finish. Excellent juice for $27.50. Some of the best sparkling wines in Italy coming from Franciacorta. Then up next, the Livernanao La Aniama, which is a Tuscan Bianco, Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, and Gewürztraminer, a very unique blend, and really pretty nose, white peaches, hibiscus flowers, a little bit of a gravelly, minerally note there, really light and fresh on the tongue, a hint of that floral, perfumey notes, a little bit of spice from that Gewürztraminer, a little honey, fresh apple fruit, man, and we love the screw cap. Not many people in Italy like it, but we do. Very good little wine at $19.50. All right, Casalvento Chianti Classico. We had the 2011 vintage, which is a very forward ripe year. This wine's got 20% Cabernet in it and a little bit of a tart red cherry fruit on the nose, some sage and underbrush, porcini mushroom, a little hint of tar, some dark spice there. Smooth and easy drinking on the palate though. Fine tannins, a nice hint of that earth and spice on the finish. A very good little entry-level Chianti at $19.50. Then the Chianti Classico Riserva from Livernanao 2009, located in Radda on Chianti, in the view of the Casalvento property, but these two wines fairly different. This is a little more feminine, thus the 20% Merlot in the blend, ripe cherry fruit plum on the nose, fresh plowed earth, sage, herbs, some licorice and tar spice here also. Very plush and velvety wine on the tongue. These 2009 showing a lot of juicy red berry fruit plum with that lovely nuance, that earthy quality from the nose lasting through the finish. Excellent juice at $34.50. Then back to Casalvento, Chianti Classico Riserva 2010, a much more masculine vintage. These 2010s are going to be around for a decade. This wine, the same blend and as the other Chianti, so 20% Cabernet, 4 different clones of Sangiovese on this property. A beautiful bouquet here. You get more of the fresh floral notes of Sangiovese, dark spices, mocha, some of the dried meats, a little smoky character there too. Really complex display of earth, spice, and fruit on the nose. Nice structure on the palate, as these 2010s all have a firm hand of acidity and a lot of tannins here. This wine's got wonderful balance though, a lot of fruit, nice length on the finish. This wine, again, should last for 10 years in the cellar. Excellent juice at $33. The Livernanao Puro Sangue, which is 100% Sangiovese. This wine, even prettier bouquet. The floral notes here, wild herbs, array of red cherry, berry fruit, mocha, spices. Really lovely incense spice showing on the finish, the dried floral notes, and a lot of juicy red berry fruit. Really nice freshness. This wine already drinking nicely. The 2009 vintage showing a lot of juicy fruit. Excellent juice at $55.50. Then the Janus. This is the coin that was found on the property. I love the story, even if Bob made it up. And it's one of those ancient coins with two heads on it, one looking forward and one looking back into the past. You know, one of those real, ooh, wow, something to think about. And nice story. This wine's got that classic black olive note from the Cabernet, graphite, dark cherry, currant berry fruit. A big and chewy wine like the rest of the 2010s. This wine's got wonderful structure, a lot of that dark currant, cassis berry fruit showing, and nice hand of acidity in this wine. Most excellent juice. Even better on the second day. One of the best Cabernet Sauvignons you will find in Tuscany, especially in the $50 price range. And then the Castello di Radda Jus, which is 100% Merlot at 15+% alcohol. Hoo-ah, an intoxicating bouquet here. Dark cherry liqueur, milk chocolate, almost raspberry coulis-like fruit, very ripe and seductive. A big and chewy Merlot, lots of that liqueur-like fruit, and nice freshness though. A bit dry on the finish. 15% alcohol is a lot, packing a lot of heat, and but holds together very nicely on the second day if you like that style of wine. At $75, it is an excellent bottle. That's what we had to drink with our friends from Livernanao and Casalvento. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.